Seinfuck Christmas Edition.
I've been watching Naked and Afraid with an audience.
With an audience?
Wait. How do you have an audience for Naked and Afraid? Aren't you the audience?
Yes, but the audience is expanded beyond myself. I'm sure you're familiar with the concept of an audience, no?
Yeah, we have an audience.
I am part of the audience.
Yeah, we have an audience of listeners.
Shut the fuck up, Robert. Like, come on.
Hello, listeners. I'm going to talk to you about this reality TV show that's captivated me recently.
Don't pander to the audience.
Round tones, Harper. Round tones.
Seashells by the seashore. Unique
New York. Unique New York.
Unique wristwatch.
Unique.
The Rizzler is rizzing the Rizzes.
But yeah, I've been watching Naked and Afraid, and this show is wacky. I'm sure you guys have seen it at this point in your life, right?
Actually, I don't think I've ever seen an actual episode of it. I saw the SNL parody of it with Peter Dinklage like years ago.
It's crazy.
I get the fucking concept. It's a survival show, but they're buck-ass naked.
I always think it would be funny if the two, they meet up like at random, supposedly. But the production crew is giving them directions to find each other. Obviously, they have a production crew.
Yeah.
I just think it's so funny because not one of these guys has had a boner while seeing the naked chick for the first time before. And I think it would be so fucking funny, dude.
I mean, that would be very fucking funny. If it happened, they cut it out. But also, like, what are you expecting them? Are they going to be like Tex Avery wolves where they're just like...
Yeah, I would like that.
They're in the elements. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, why would you be like, oh, I don't want to have a boner, but also be deep in the woods.
You're already a fucking freak for going out in the woods naked and saying, yeah, I'll do that for a $2,000 stipend for the lost wages that I've accrued.
True. If you aren't getting a boner after that, if you are a freak enough to say okay to that, they just have to cut it out, right? That must be kind of the thing.
I'm convinced.
It's mostly cut.
But that's great TV. How are they cutting that? That's great TV right there. Can you
They're
imagine?
already censoring it.
Yeah, I know they're already censoring it, but he walks
Well,
up.
that's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you. They're already censoring it. Why don't they just censor the boner?
This is where the British are like better at this, because they have like a string of like naked TV shows where they show everything. Like I was watching not that long ago.
I want to see a British person naked
with an audience to a show called Dating Naked UK, which is basically like The Bachelor, but everyone's butt naked, and they show everything. Like it's all out. Like the minute it is, they're walking in naked. At one point, because like the problem is with the show, it's just a kind of a shitty like standard reality show, but they're all naked. But it's always so funny because they will cut to scenes where it's like all the guys in their like the men's bedroom,
they're just like jiggling.
sword fighting.
Yeah, they're all like doing helicopter dicks to each other.
Hell yeah!
And like the women are like just jumping up and down on a bed, and they're just like the tits are going everywhere.
Yes, but unfortunately, the beauty of their women and the quality of their food made the British the best sailors in the world.
Well, that's what's funny is that you see the women, and then you go and you hear them do like the thickest like Geordie accent. And you're like, oh, this is where they found
That's
them.
not turning me on.
That's why.
That's not going to turn me on. I mean, look,
there's also Naked Attraction, like that other show that they do where like
I don't care. Malcolm, can you imagine talking to a woman first of all, and you're fairly interested in her appearance? And you sit down at the dinner table. You're like, "Hi, my name's Malcolm." She's like, "Hello, my name's Chrysanthemum." Would you not just immediately be like, this is over.
This isn't going to work.
This isn't working out.
This didn't do it for me.
There's a reason why the UK is the melting pot of venereal diseases. It's because they went all around the world and gave everyone else syphilis.
It seems like the common origin point is England.
Yeah, I heard syphilis was invented in Brighton. That's what I heard.
They haven't invented scoring there either. Oh
yeah.
No, but like Naked Attraction's hilarious because they're like on a sound stage and then like it's one naked person. And then they slowly raise from the bottom up, and then you eliminate based on what you see. So like someone gets eliminated based on their feet and then their like legs.
That's crazy. I'm sure there's a woman out there with a testicle fetish, right?
Yes.
Like at least one.
For sure.
You think about the amount of like women who are into cock and ball torture.
That's true. Too, is that women are increasingly on the internet more vocal about how they think it's sexy to be ejaculated in or something like that. and they're just like, "Is there a name for this kink?"
Whoa. What are you talking about?
Why are you acting like this is outrageous? First of all,
It is outrageous.
It's not outrageous at all.
Is it women like to be jerked off into?
No, they have sex and they're like they aren't able to finish unless a guy finishes in her, kind of a deal.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that the guy was just like jerking off over her and just. Like...
I'm sure that's a thing too, but it's like, it's not a breeding kink. You are a normal person, as it turns out, and it came free with your fucking brain. It's not a kink.
It came free with 10,000 years of like, society and 1,000,000 and some odd change years of evolution.
But back to what I was saying, I think that we should do Naked and Afraid with streamers, and that we should make the time limit like 3 days, because there's no way they're going to go for the whole 21-day thing. You're just like, we just need you to like suffer for 3 days straight. And I'm sure at least one would contract a serious life-threatening illness and maybe die. Yeah,
they're going to hook up with another one of the Naked and Afraid people, and they're going to die of a yeast infection.
Just Asmongold, like digging in the mud. It's just like,
no.
How do I fucking make a tent, bro? What's the crafting for this?
Asmongold will die the minute a liquid that doesn't contain high fructose corn syrup touches his lips.
He has to drink water. He's like, oh, it's fucking disgusting.
Oh, fuck, shit.
He's a very stupid person. He used a dead rat to wake himself up. Robert said that to me the other week.
What do you mean he used a dead rat to wake himself up?
You ever heard the story?
No, I have not. Why would I know anything about Asmongold? I live a life. I read.
Do you know about Justin Trudeau?
I read. Shut the fuck up.
The dead rat thing. That's right.
Yeah, the dead rat. That's what the
Asmongold dead rat thing.
The Asmongold is notorious for having like the filthiest room in the world. And he said that he would use a rat corpse to wake him up in the morning because the sunlight would hit it and it would start to stink. So he knew he could wake up dependably using the rat corpse to start his streaming schedule.
Oh my god!
But then,
so fuck. So fucking. There's no other way.
Devil's advocate. Sure,
you can fucking play the devil's advocate. Using a dead rat to wake yourself up.
All right, yeah. What's the devil's advocate?
Devil's advocate. What does he like? If that works, let's just say theoretically that works, and that works consistently. What does he do with the rat throughout the day? Wouldn't that mean just like the sun keeps hitting the rat and so it continues smelling? Or does he like
doesn't move the rat,
preserve the rat and put it in the fridge and then in the mud right before he goes to bed and has his like sleepy time tea or whatever, he takes the rat out of the fridge, put it right where the sunlight's gonna hit in the morning.
Counterpoint.
Yeah, what's up?
Asmongold drinking herbal tea? Get real.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
It's like a Dr. Pepper from 6 days ago that he's drinking instead of water.
He's heating it up just to make sure the bacteria is all gone.
So I'm going to put you, Malcolm, and probably the ugliest woman I can find in a Naked and Afraid setting, I think. And
why would I? Okay, all right. So I'm Naked and Afraid.
Yeah. Why Malcolm and not me?
Because you have more survival skills than Robert.
What?
He has more survival skills than you, Robert. It's true.
Apparently,
I do, or
he has a higher survival rating.
No, I have a.
You think I'm gonna die in the woods
before Malcolm? Probably.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I'm stronger. I can lift more. I'm taller.
I don't know how height does anything.
What they call, I have the more charisma.
You got a bourgeois to read.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have when you need to survive is charisma too.
I just also can you start a fire?
Yeah, I can.
Describe to me how you would start a fire.
I mean, okay, what method do you want?
With no tools, how do you do it?
With no tools? Well, you have to make your own tools. Usually they have...
make your own, sure.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, do I have is there a way I can find at least a kind of twine or string or something like that?
It's the wilderness. What do you make the twine? I guess I should ask you. What do
you
make the twine?
You make a bow wood starter. It's called a bow starter.
What fibrous material would you craft the bow out of?
Bark probably. Wait. The bow doesn't need. It's the string that's the thing that I need.
Yeah, you know what I meant.
Yeah, so I find a stick. Hopefully it's got enough bend on it to be a bow. I grab probably, if I can find, if the season's right, birch bark, and then get a sliver lining of that. Find a dry enough log of wood of a dead tree. carve out a
feeling
little.
very smug right now, Robert. I'm feeling very smug because I've watched survival experts try this same thing all day to no effect, and I've laughed at them from my 300-pound position
to weigh it down.
It's so great.
To weigh the stick down between that and the log, and then you get the bow starter, and you just kind of go back and forth, and hopefully we're putting some fire starter in. I mean, this is all theoretical. It depends on where the fuck I am and what I have available.
Me personally, I would just use a lighter.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, as you guys know, we have a pre-prepared statement from Sasha that we have to read here.
Yeah, it's our Christmas episode.
I'm very terrified about that. Yeah,
we haven't even talked about Christmas. So Merry Christmas.
Feliz Navidad. Just to appease Malcolm. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, Malcolm loves Santa.
Yeah, big Santa fan. I saw
Malcolm sits in Santa's lap every year.
In 30 years, you are going to be an amazing Santa.
He could be an amazing Santa right now if he wanted to.
I could do it. Yeah, I'd be pretty good.
Why wait? Malcolm Claus it is.
Yeah, Malcolm Claus is coming to town.
Malcolm Claus is coming to town with a U.
And he brings you like a bunch of stuff from his drawer instead of presents. And instead of coming down your chimney, he like texts you and asks you for the gate code.
He's just like, can I just drop it up the front? He just like waves at you through he waves at you through like the doorbell cam.
Listen, I gotta kiss all the mommies on Christmas.
By the way, can you leave the cookies on the front porch? I don't want to knock and like wake anybody up.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be, just think about you guys, trying not to be rude.
Yeah, I got you 2 left socks. They're fitted. I don't know what you're gonna do with them, but
they're the diabetic ones that you get at like
I got you some fucking compression socks.
I got you Just Dance for the PS3.
I know you asked for a PS3. I got you this funny box that used to hold my USB drive. It's not in there now. But boy,
listen, the box has a lot of things, a lot of uses. You could store other things in it.
I got you this Vegemite I got on a trip to Sydney. Yeah.
Here's a beer that's been in my fridge for 6 months that I'm never gonna drink.
There you go.
Someone brought it over from a party, and I just can't.
I don't drink. Yeah, here's a blunt that I got left. I am allergic to weeds. As you know, Malcolm Claus, very allergic to weed.
I'm very allergic.
Do not leave it out for me anymore.
Incredibly dry. It probably will
it's about 2 years old.
It's gonna.
It's good for 2 hits, but boy, that'll fuck you up. So
yeah, I just I got like just an old script I wrote, just passing around.
He's leaving his scripts in Hollywood. It's Malcolm Claus just coming to town. He left you this pitch for a fucking sanitation worker.
Jack Frost 2?
Jack Frost 2. Reindeer games. What the fuck is this? Reindeer games, except the S is a 2? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, Ben Affleck. Yeah, listen, I've been talking to Ben, I've been talking to Charlize. Gary's in. He's hasn't doing anything, so
for whatever reason, even though his dad died in the prior movie, and he just is back inexplicably. So his dad
Well, we'll bring through the power of CGI. I'll bring my father back to life in this movie,
like Admiral Darkin.
Yeah, and then I'll be voicing him. It'll be a very cathartic experience in Reindeer games.
You're also playing yourself in the movie, I hear. You've insisted here actually that you be cast as Timothée Chalamet as well. Like not Timothée Chalamet playing you playing Timothée Chalamet in the movie, which I don't know how that's going to work. You don't look similar.
I don't look like him at all, but I think that's the challenge, right? That's like, how do I embody...
This is how I elevate my acting.
Timothée Chalamet is 5'10", Malcolm. Will you be playing him on your knees?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah. Well, I'll have those green screen socks that they put outside. I'll
Shut the fuck up, dude.
So you're just like further in the foreground than everyone else. Yeah. Everyone's having like it's forced perspective, like it's the fucking Lord of the Rings.
They're like jiggy shoes.
Hobbits.
They like no collide with Malcolm's fucking leg stumps because he didn't have anybody keyed in properly. It looks like a Gmod video.
Exactly. You know what I'm talking about. You get it. You see the vision.
Malcolm himself with the CGI socks is playing Timothée Chalamet, but he's also the CGI CGI body double for his dad, and they are also every scene they're in it together. Every single scene.
Every scene.
He's playing himself twice.
This could be the Nutty Professor of the new era. Okay.
Well, it's a serious movie about a serious casino heist on Christmas.
You don't actually know how much money I would pay right now if I could get like a version of like, the Nutty Professor, or was one of those eras of movies where the actors play multiple fucking parts, but it's all Malcolm. I would go.
That's a genre that I need it.
Exactly.
So
I would
funny,
go fucking broke. Watch like just like another ticket, please. I need another ticket to Malcolm's Come to Town. I need this.
He's next to the 101 begging for money. The sign doesn't say like broke, hungry, help. It says something like, I'm funding a terrible movie. Please donate or something like
Please help. Hey, that probably would work.
The way the campaign's working on Kickstarter is that I'm telling you in advance that this is a bad movie, but people think that's ironic. And so that's why they're giving me more money. And I'm drowning in cash. Because
shut the fuck up.
We just hit $3 million on Kickstarter. Only $97 million to go.
Yeah, like,
Ozempic for the fucking parts where he's like slimmer and attractive, all a Nutty Professor.
Yeah, I'm doing the opposite. I'm using Ozempic to get skinnier, but I have to film the fat parts earlier so that then
this sucks so bad.
They're like years in between.
Yeah, we're gonna take. It's about to take about 6 years to make, but it's gonna be worth it at the end of the day.
I mean,
we're talking with A24 to release it. So.
Malcolm's Coming to Town. And then it's sponsored by Ozempic. That is on the movie poster.
Malcolm's only taken Ozempic to get on that inevitable lawsuit that will come as a result of whatever damages he suffered from taking Ozempic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready to be on the class action now, but it's just that I got to make the movie. All right,
that $3 payout. That's gonna hit like crack.
I gotta make my art.
and meanwhile, I'm at the fucking ticketing office. No one else is in line. I'm just like, another ticket, please.
I need another ticket. I need them all sold.
We have to keep it in theaters. We got this. We got one theater where it's like constantly playing because like there's a guy who wants to watch.
Reindeer Game 2 or Reindeer Games, depending on how dyslexic you are, has a domestic gross of $1.25 billion.
Yeah!
This is all reportedly from one person who sees it at every showing.
He buys out the theater and watches it over and over again.
He's brought one woman with him so far who did not show up to subsequent sequences with him.
She left halfway through.
It's like, ring, ring, who's that? Oh, Kevin Feige. Yes, I'll be the new Iron Man.
But the Iron Man is like just the suit is just a little pudgier.
Yeah. Instead of like it's a remake of the first movie, but instead of me being like kidnapped and held by like Marvel Taliban, I'm just hanging out. Like I'm just chilling.
I also want to acknowledge how funny it is that the Taliban existed in the Marvel universe. For whatever reason.
There's not the Taliban, Harper. It's the League of the Ten Ring.
Was that it? That's not what they called them.
Yeah, that is literally the name.
Did they say it in like Islam?
They just call it like the 10 Rings.
None of this matters. Anyway, we have a pre-prepared.
No, it doesn't matter. But the idea that Marvel Taliban is being run by a Chinese national is very funny to me.
I've been reading a lot of Marvel comics, so table this. I want to come back to it.
That feels more like what's could be happening right now. Than it is like it's like a very like they knew geopolitically they were ahead of the top of the curve. We love Shang-Chi here.
We still have that fucking statement from Sasha that we haven't read. We really got sidetracked.
I'm trying to read it.
I mean, we wanted to talk about Christmas, and I just my Christmas plans. I love it.
I love Christmas. We're all jolly guys here, except Robert, who's a big fat Grinch.
I love Christmas. It brings out the worst in me, namely alcoholism.
Yeah, well, it doesn't take Christmas all the time. Sometimes it just takes a good friend.
He doesn't take Christmas seriously, and that's why he drinks.
Why are we describing this like the beginning of a Hallmark movie?
Like the herald angels sing. Come on, Robert. Glory to the born King. Go on, Malcolm. Go off.
I don't know this song.
Oh my God. No one knows it beyond those two words.
I found out today that like that song, it's like all I want for Christmas is like an elephant or whatever that song is. Like
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
That's like the third or fourth line of that song. Like that song has like a lot of other things that kid wants before he gets to the hippopotamus.
Heartbreaking for you, I assume.
Yeah. Can you name any of the other things?
No, I'm a fake Christmas fan. I'm a poser, as it turns out. We have a pre-prepared statement from our lovely producer, Sasha, I'd like to read, okay? And another thing. Another year, another excuse for people to slander the good name of Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney. I can't go to the local Asian supermarket to buy my Jaffa cakes without hearing someone say, quote, the worst song ever written, end quote, or that it makes people, quote, dread December because that song brings out their suicidal ideation, end quote. I've heard it called frivolous and ear-glaring and obnoxiously upbeat. Well, you know what? Maybe the world needs more of that right now. I'm sure the world needed that in 1979 when Paul McCartney recorded WCT as part of the McCarthy 2 sessions. And while we're on the topic, people need to stop slandering McCartney 2. Paul was taking big swings, recording weird songs like Temporary Secretary and Waterfalls. Like, coming up as such an underrated song in his oeuvre. But no, John is so much cooler because at the same time, he's doing things like having his cock out and getting shot. Well, you know what? I take Temporary Secretary.
Horrible. Hold on, pause. That's real horrible. That's horrible.
We have so much more to get through, guys. Please bear with me.
No, he wrote an essay. God damn it.
Short essay. Well, you know what? I take Temporary Secretary any day over track 1 on the John Lennon album Sometime in New York City. Christmas time in Seinfuck land is always such a magical affair. The Malcolms are Malcolming, the Harpers are Harpering, and the Roberts, well, that's a tale for another day. The boys have come.
Hold on, pause for a second. I just want to say right now that George Harrison, like in the post Beatles world, he had the best musical, like, you know, run.
The boys have covered a lot in the last year, from Biden mumbling his way through speeches to Donald Trump being elected to a second term. They were there for it all. Last year, I reached out to old Saint Nick to give the boys presents they always desired.
It was an Asian Santa Claus. He did Chinese Claus.
Having fulfilled that, I was at a loss of what to get them this year. After all, what do you get the boys who have everything? Though the boys once again spent their year hitting dingers, they are always looking to expand the reach of the good ship Seinfuck to all corners of the globe. To be at the forefront of your thoughts, no matter the time of year. Then it dawned on me, why don't we make Seinfuck synonymous with everything? Specifically, why don't we make Seinfuck synonymous with every holiday? When thinking about Christmas, I realized that this holiday is lousy with songs that invade the airwaves, talking about everything from Little Drummer Boys to giving gifts to doing heroin in New York City.
Hell yeah!
This holiday in particular is such well-tread ground for music, but other holidays are rife with jingles and carols. So with that in mind, I reached out to some of my musician friends, and they wrote 5 unique songs for different holidays that take place throughout the calendar year. These songs can be used. This
better just be all Dracula again.
It has to be Dracula.
Sasha, if it's not Dracula, it's not a dinger.
Yeah, you've struck out. You're hitting bunts.
You're punting and missing.
They wrote 5 unique songs for different holidays that take place throughout the calendar year. These songs can be used to blaze new trails, annually infiltrate the top 40 charts in different months, and the Seinfuck podcast will not just be for you Wednesday listening pleasures. He meant your Wednesday listening pleasure, but it tripped me up. I did a little.
It's fine. Listen,
Sasha,
you can listen to Seinfuck any day of the week. We release new episodes on Wednesdays, but you can listen on a Thursday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday, a Monday, perhaps a Tuesday.
But the way to celebrate all special holidays, federally recognized or not, is listening to Seinfuck.
Oh, he's coming up with some fake holidays, guys.
So without further ado,
yeah,
hit it, Malcolm.
What am I even queued up to do anything? I wasn't queued up for shit.
He never sent you. Oh,
Harper, why was Harper saying a statement and then I was queued up? Now I know where the files are. I saw them. But I need to make them on the record. But that's a bullshit move. You had Harper read the statement and it's like, cue it up for me. Bullshit.
Bravo, Sasha. Bravo. What the fuck is this mess that you cooked?
Oh, buddy.
Oh, I got tears in my eyes. That's so funny. You made me read this fucking manifesto. Oh, here we go.
Start again. We're doing, this is Holiday 1 .mp3.
Easter.
Oh, no.
Instead of gone.
Oh, no.
When Christ the Lord met with Pontius Pilate,
Pontius. It's not Pontius.
our Lamb of God, was sentenced to death.
That's true.
What's he doing?
But on the third day, he rose again, and before his disciples, he said unto them, I slept for so long,
Oh my God.
but now I am up. I hunger for one thing, and that would be bones.
What?
But our Lord, said Matthias, whatever do you mean? We don't have any bones. You couldn't possibly mean. And then he revealed himself. He was actually the ghoul! The ghoul who liked bones! And not on the bones! And he chased them all into the valley of the damned! And they're still running today! For he hungers for bones! So you see, children, this Easter, remember that the holiday is not about a bunny or eggs. It's about the crucifixion and how 3 days later, a ghoul emerged in the shape of our Lord Jesus Christ and ate our bones.
It's not true. It was Jesus, and he ascended
In the
into
name
heaven.
of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Your profanation will not go unpunished. You can keep playing with Jesus if you want. Let's see how far that gets you, i.e. hell.
I gotta say, the voice distortion on the first time he said bones really got me.
That was funny.
How is that to do with fucking Seinfuck, though?
It has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with just finding a reason to sing a song about Easter.
Well, let's hear the second one. Let's
Here's
keep
the
this
thing.
going. Come on now.
I also want to say, before I go to the second song, I love when a song just stops happening and then they just start talking at the end. Like I love that's what I want in a song. I want like of them explaining what they've done.
I don't want a song.
Yeah.
I want a dissertation. Okay.
I need the bone.
It's a bit of Vincent Price in fucking
That's what we love to
Thriller.
hear. Who the fuck is
Yeah.
Vincent Price?
He's got Vincent Price.
It's fucking Vincent Price, Harper. I'll fucking kill you.
We love Vincent
What the fuck
Price.
is
You should know who Vincent Price is. Have a shred of
He
media
does.
literacy,
He's trolling.
please.
He's trolling you.
Robert, that's not what media literacy means.
I'm going to kill you.
Speaking of killing, let's see if Sasha kills it on this next one.
Let's see.
This is holiday2.mp3.
April Fool's Day.
That's not a holiday.
That's not even like a big jump in
I
time.
don't get that day off.
He said federally recognized or otherwise, so you know.
You woke up at 7:15 today, went to Target for Jaffa cakes and some flan. When at the intersection of El Segundo and Pear, on a sign you see what looks like a man.
Or is it more Wheatus?
The man on the billboard is butt-ass naked, and he's fallen inside of a bush. When it dawns on you, wait, that man is me. From that time I blacked out from the kush.
That's not what Kush does.
You're a dumb, stupid asshole. Happy April Fools. Boy, your friend sure did cross the line. Your face must be red. You must rather be dead. Everybody saw your dick on that sign. It's April Fools, and what a fool you are. You sure are the talk of the block. How do you take down a billboard on April 1st so no one sees your weirdly shaped cock?
You know, another banger. I
I
gotta
like
say,
the ghostly vocals haunting the background. Very good. That one's good, Sasha.
it is a little bit more Fountains of Wayne than previously it was a little more David Bowie. I'm looking forward to where he goes with this number 3.
Surely Ramadan next.
Yeah, it's got to be the Ramadan
Surely.
song. I will say I like that one. That one was a fun one. That's a fun little.
And you didn't enjoy Bones?
I liked Bones, but Bones.
The Ghoul Who Eats Bones, I think I'd rank it higher.
All right, this is the third one. Holiday3.mp3.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Oh no.
You went backwards. He went backwards.
Maybe we had them in the wrong order.
No,
but
these
it's
I'm going based on the order because he didn't say an order. I'm just going by the number.
Well, yeah. Well, Martin Luther King, I'm so nervous. Keep playing it.
All right, I'll keep playing.
Where my N-words at?
Oh no.
Another crime, another dime, just trying to feed my daughter. Hustling on the streets like a lamb to the slaughter. Reagan got me bugging, Bush got me thugging. Ain't no respite, but Khalifa got me tugging. Jamal got hit, got popped on video. One day my rhymes will be on Arsenio. Still the baddest player at the end of the day. Pour out the Henny for the OG MLK Jr. Yeah. Rest in peace, Dr. King. Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. Rest in peace, Juice WRLD. Rest in peace, Tupac and Biggie. Rest in peace, Gordon Lightfoot. I'm sure you had a hand in the history of hip hop somewhere. Rest in peace, Biggie again. Yeah, he can't be understated. That guy was the best.
If this isn't up on iTunes tomorrow.
I almost want to ask you to play it again.
This one rivals the Dracula one. Like, this is a rival.
It may have topped Dracula.
It may have topped Dracula.
Can we just talk about how good of a joke that is at the very end, where he just runs out of people to
Just runs out of rappers he recognized being dead. He forgot XXX Tentacion. I may never forget. Oh, you need to send this to me right now, Malcolm. You need to send this. That's so. That bar about fucking Reagan has him bugging. Bush has him thugging.
Bush got me thugging.
Khalifa got me tugging.
Actually good.
Shot on
That is an actually good line.
That is fire. That is a bar.
If a black rapper dropped that line, I would say, like, God damn, that's hot.
We need to send this to fucking like Drake or something. This will totally revive his career.
It just joins in the feud, and no one's sure who's it's insulting.
You want street cred? I got the perfect way to do it, Drizzy. Check this out.
Sample this shit.
The body of Buck Harper has not yet to be found.
Unidentified body of a portly white man.
Yeah, Buck Harper was seen at a freak off. It's like, what? It wasn't even famous then.
God bless him. God bless him so much.
This is holiday4.mp3.
Where are my N-words at?
He said it in a very white way.
Then he follows it up with a completely hard ass line.
Yeah, he went to the paint with that one. That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
10 out of 10, no notes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Except
Bro's
that you're
50 for
white.
50
That's
with
the
threes.
only note.
Absolutely. In the paint, Sasha's magic. Let's hear it.
All right.
The only note is that you're white.
Perfect. Let's start this. This is holiday4.mp3.
Holiday 4.
Labor Day. This song goes out to all the hard-working men and women across America, but especially to the women. I appreciate your contribution so much. You cannot hide from my appreciation. Woman lives down in a nothing place where they barf in your yard and spit in your face. She's working down at the local bar. Her kid never sees her and they live in her car. They took her hope and they took her love. She ain't looking out for no signs from above. The factory closed down, now her options are through. But wait, she exclaims, there's still one thing I can do. I'll give birth on Labor Day. I'll go into labor on Labor Day. Supplement the workforce on Labor Day. Squeezing out burritos on Labor Day.
I thought he was gonna make a joke about prostituting herself, but sure.
This goes on for another minute, dude. Is it just the beat? Sasha, is it just the beat?
I think it's just the beat.
No, keep playing. We gotta
playing. We gotta find out.
We owe this to him.
Malcolm's covering his fucking face.
I'm just feeling the beat.
Yeah, that's
I'm
my bad, dude.
An amazing time right now.
Check this out. Born in Castlegar, I was born in Castlegar. Born in Castlegar, I live in a trailer park down in Castlegar.
Yeah. We'll just keep doing that. Born in a... I don't even know. I couldn't even think of a ditty. Oh. Born in a U.S. base, I was born at a U.S. base in Korea. Born
in Korea,
I have dual citizenship in Korea today.
No Korean's gonna fuck me today.
Yeah.
Went down to securities because my birth certificate is in Chinese.
Right, we got one more.
So on the fingers, who do we have? We have that. So we've got David Bowie. We had Fountains of Wayne / Wheatus.
Yeah.
We had I want to say Ice Cube.
Yeah, that was some variety of 1990s hip hop.
Yeah, that was 1990s hip hop. Today was a good day kind of crap.
Yeah,
we had
then
what I
Bruce
would call
Springsteen.
Jason Biggs hip hop.
Is that what you would? You take the JanSport off, brother. We're just friends here. All right. So, yeah. All right. I'm gonna say Ramadan. It's got to be Ramadan.
You're gonna say Ramadan. Malcolm
Ramadan,
or Kwanzaa.
No, I don't. I think he's too white and too full of guilt.
No. After song number 3, I think he might.
You're gonna say he's too white for song number 3. If he's not too white to say,
no, I was gonna say because it's song number 3, I don't think it'll be Kwanzaa.
Okay.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah, he did say where my
my guess is.
I'm gonna say the funniest one is Arbor Day.
Yeah, Arbor.
He wouldn't do Arbor Day, would he?
He would fucking do Arbor Day.
He plants trees.
I think he's gonna.
It would be hilarious if he did Truth and Reconciliation Day, though.
That would be great.
That would be good. I think that's
now
a good
I'm
one.
hoping for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna say like Memorial Day, Remembrance Day, like that kind of.
Okay,
thing.
yeah, that's a good one. That would be a little touchy. Let's find out.
All right, this is holiday5.mp3.
Arbor Day.
Incredible.
As Moses addressed the dying cow, he said, "Can you forgive poor David now?" Moses furrowed his sunken brow.
Shit, what's his name?
David, I hardly knew him. The shepherd sold his infant child to Satan on the seas so wild. Behold at how my roof was tiled. From the sticks, Satan said to him, "The lover's bed is dyed with blood, from the passion of the poor cow's cud. Her small footprints outlined with mud
She's doing Leonard Cohen now.
went to the bed where she would screw him. They stopped their work at slave's behest. The master drank deep from her breast. The platypus yelled from his nest. Pierce your blade right through him. She walked alone down Manhattan streets, stopping only at delis for their meats. John Hamm sat opposite of her seat, and you better believe she blew him. Gabriel went down to the trees, planting seeds upon his knees. This will be a home for bees, he said, dying as they outgrew him. Happy Arbor Day, and to all a good Arbor Day.
That's a good Leonard Cohen impression. I gotta say, fairly good Leonard Cohen impression.
Who the fuck
Yeah,
is
he's
Leonard
got
Cohen?
he's got a good Leonard in him.
Harper, you're gonna piss me off.
Who the fuck is Leonard Cohen? Who gives a shit?
What? You don't know who
People
Leonard
give a
Cohen
shit.
is?
No, I don't know who Leonard Cohen is. No.
Doesn't
you
know
know
who
who Tom
Vincent
Kelnick
Price
is?
is and Leonard Cohen is.
That's crazy, actually. I would have thought that you would have at least like.
Yeah,
been
I walk
exposed
around
to
with
Leonard
my nose pointed forward, and I guess that makes me a weirdo.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. He did Hallelujah, right? That was his big song.
Oh,
did L
I see from the
version of
Shrek
it.
soundtrack. Okay. Yeah, I know that
Different
song.
singer on the Shrek soundtrack,
Yeah,
actually.
he
doesn't
wrote
matter. It's
it
the
and then
same
did an
song.
original, and then they
They covered
Shrekified
it
it later.
for.
It's the version everyone knows, unfortunately for you.
Yeah.
Well, he also has He has one of like a massive discography and really great songs.
Okay.
Anyway, good job,
Yeah,
Sasha.
it's-
What's that other file there?
So there's one called Holiday Bonus. I was gonna ask if Harper, if you were queued up to say anything before I
No,
played
this
it.
the only cue I got was for you to hit it.
Before you
assuming
play
that-
the bonus,
let's hear the
we got to
bonus.
rank them 1 through 5.
All right. well,
Obviously, Martin Luther King Day is number 1.
yeah.
It's not close. Easter's number 2.
I'd say the best impression is the Bruce Springsteen one.
He didn't scream enough to be Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, he did. I think he was also not enough, like maybe guttural. Like I think Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, he needs to sound like he's been inhaling a factory.
Can on the town you swear? It's like you almost gotta like do something.
Let's hear the bonus.
Okay,
No, we haven't
bonus.
finished the ranking. So it's MLK wins.
We should
landslide.
okay. We don't have to actually rank them. We can just say which one's our favorite.
Okay. I also liked Labor Day, and then I couldn't really, and I guess the parody of the Arbor Day one is pretty good too. Now, I'm hoping that Holiday Bonus includes a Dracula cameo because this
It
is
has
I
to
hope
be.
it does.
It has to be.
missed
Is there a
opportunity.
Dracula Day?
Yeah, it's Halloween.
Spooky bar mitzvah.
Spooky. Honey,
Werewolf bar mitzvah.
honey.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's do this.
Boy.
HolidayBonus.mp3.
National Day of Remembrance for the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Yes.
We bring the boom! That's what we do! We bring the boom! We bring the boom to you!
That is just the Costco guys. That is just the Costco guys.
I was about to say it sounds really like more produced than the other one.
No, because it was the Costco.
Yeah, well, I mean, he did get the Costco guys though. That's a huge get for us. Robert, do we got time to jam in a user submission right now?
we have to at this point.
Let's
It's
do
gonna
it.
be a longer episode.
But that, I will say, producer Sasha,
Bravo.
congratulations.
Good job.
Bravo.
Good
Bravo,
job.
Sasha.
You did it. You
I will be
saved,
showing these to my friends. I mean,
saved
playing them on their
Seinfuck
appropriate
Christmas.
holiday, of course.
I don't think you understand the rot that is going to consume people's brains after listening to these songs after Harper sends
Absolutely.
them to people.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous rot that you've
Yeah,
instilled.
he brought a good Christmas tone. I know what I'll be listening to next month when it's MLK Day.
Absolutely. We have a user submission by someone who would like to be known as Ted.
Hi, Ted.
Hi, Ted.
Sup, Ted?
It's enthusiastic. He's feeling the spirit of Luther in him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Martin Luther even. Their song recommendation is Beggin' by Manskin. Or is it Mainskin?
I
have not heard of the band before.
They're like that Italian rock
M-A-N-E-S.
band.
Oh,
Manskin.
Italian rock band, eh?
Nice.
Yeah, I think they were on like I think they did like Eurovision.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Did they sing in English or Italian?
Both.
Hell yeah.
I just happen to know them. I like rock.
I'm a little high right now. Okay.
Ooh.
Their question for us is, would you rather move apartments every single month without the help of movers and moving companies and or your family and spouse, or would you rather kill one of your family members?
Jesus.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
So you have to move
Fuck.
every single day of your life, or you just like kill off your least favorite uncle.
Well, I guess I'd have to move apartments every month because I value family extremely highly.
I know you do.
I know you do. This is this is a
I guess I'll just sell all my stuff.
tailored to you, Harper.
Yeah, this-
fucking stuff.
You're just going to be on that like string bean living where you just like, I have 6 things and that's
God, imagine the connection fees. Yeah, I do it. I don't want to kill anyone that I know.
Do you have to pay to break your lease though every month?
No, I'm assuming that you don't have to do that. And it's just the moving part that's supposed to be inconvenient.
Yeah, I
I
assume
guess.
it like every month. You've only signed a string of 1 month leases, or there's like string of things keep happening where you can't stay longer than a month.
Yeah, I guess I'll just move every month. What about you?
I mean, the thing is that I would just have like the smallest life possible, right? I'd have
Yeah,
like
that's
a
sort of the
computer, a
trick.
desk, my like
It still sucks.
An
though.
air mattress.
yeah, like a bed. Like it would just have to be so, but it does suck. Oh. I mean, here's the thing. I think you could like get it. You'd be okay with it for 6 months, and then I'm like, I got. You're like, okay, I
Just-
should have killed the family
You start
member.
eyeing that one uncle who was just extremely racist and rude to your mom at one time.
Sounds personal.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for I'm like, okay, who could we get away with? Is there someone who's on the way out? Like, would I just be, you know,
Come
like,
on, Gam, into the shredder.
like, listen, my grandma loves me a lot. And she's on, and she talks about how
She
she
would
wants
do
to
it
die
for
all the
you.
time. So
She would,
You're gonna do your grandma in?
what if her love is that
she's
listen,
gonna
grandma,
volunteer so you don't have to move every day of your life, every month of your life.
I'll maid her. I'll say
You'll
like,
just
listen,
straight up sit your grandma down and be like, okay, this is really important to me. I know
You gotta go, Gammy.
the last trip to the doctor, it wasn't that, promising. I know that you have stage 3. Can you please die right now
So I don't have to move apartments every month.
well, no, it's not that they
month.
die. I think you have to kill them, right? So it's like I gotta.
Yeah, you have to kill them.
Oh yeah, kill one. So okay, no, that's different then. That's there. I'll move every fucking day of my life. I'm not gonna plunge a dagger into somebody.
You don't have to do that. You could shoot them.
Yeah, you could put a pillow over their head. There's like you could give
choose.
them.
It's really the world is your oyster here.
I'm not. I already have not that many things.
Yeah.
I'm not attached that much. So I'll
I'd
move
be
every month.
abandoning a lot of my things. My things would be going if I have to do this.
They don't
So-
say you can't buy a house.
but then you can own the house, but you can't live in it because you have to move. You can't you have to
Yeah, that's
constantly.
tough. That is
Yeah.
tough.
So,
I
like,
guess.
I-
Also,
yeah.
you would only be able to rent out like pre-furbished homes, I guess, or pre-furnished apartments if you're lucky.
There's no shot.
But yeah, I think listen, I'm gonna get Christmas has come early for my grandma. I will let you leave the celestial plane to prevent me from having to move every single month.
Oh, how very kind of you, Malcolm. Thank you.
Oh, here's some morphine.
Please
Make
grant me
it-
the sweet release of death.
Make it quick, Malcolm. I want to fucking die.
I'll give her the old man Mangione. I'll just pop.
Just silencer. Oh my god, that would be so. I'm sorry. It just like there's a copycat Luigi Mangione killing, but it's like over something incredibly petty. Like I want my grandma's apartment. Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. This question that was crazy.
This question's fucked. I want to make that perfectly clear right now. This is a fucked question. If I feel like, I joke about my grandma. I don't want to kill my grandma, but it is the only one. If she wasn't around, she's already passed away. I don't think I could even do it. I joke because I know she cares, she loves.
This would fuck up your life in such an extreme way that you do sort of momentarily have to
'Cause
entertain.
They also don't say like how like close you have to be with this family member, because like if I have a shitty cousin who did some bad stuff, what if I just kill them? Like there's always those. Yes.
Even if it's not limited to immediate family, I don't think I could do that.
Immediate family, yeah, it's basically, like
That's a no-go.
what if our pets are considered family? What could you kill one of the pets
No.
to stop this?
Fuck you, Malcolm.
What if I could kill myself instead?
Unfortunately,
Then
in
I
this
don't never have
scenario,
to leave apartments.
you have option 3, which is always an option in any of these questions, is just end yourself. Also, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you have a good time with your family. Don't kill them. Just move.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all.
And to all, a happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Junior. Yeah. Rest in peace, Dr. King.